What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're fully upgrading the 2024 Nissan Z Nismo edition. So this has just come out in this week's festival playlist, and to get it you have to complete a championship. So I have done a video on that which will be uploaded shortly. But carrying on with this video, so just had a quick look under the bonnet just to see what it's like. It doesn't look like a GTR engine, to be fair. I thought it was, but it just looks like a 350Z engine. But either way, let's get into upgrading it. So on the wide body kits, as you can see, we've got a Liberty Walk wide body option. I don't like that at all, to be fair. It doesn't look very Liberty Walkish. It looks like you've just stuck some eBay arches on it, ready for it to go off-roading, so I'll be leaving it standard. Onto the engine swaps. So as you can see, we've got quite a few different options, to be fair, but for now I'm just going to leave it standard, fully upgrade it, see what power it makes, and we may come back to that later on. I'm not 100% sure, but getting into the standard body kit and seeing what different options we have there. So it looks like all we have available is some Forza options, to be fair, so again I'm probably just going to leave that standard. And for the spoiler, as you're just seeing, we have a couple of different options because we have the Liberty Walk option and then a Nissan option removing it. But now that's finished, let's move on to the wheels. So onto the wheels, straight into the tyre compound. I'm just putting the slick racing tyre compound on it. Then for the width, I'm going as wide as we can on the front and the rear. The actual tyre size or rim size, I'm going 21s on the front and the rear again. And then for the track width, we're going as wide as we can on the front and the rear. For the actual rim style itself, I'm just going to leave that standard, to be fair, because I do quite like that style. And now moving on to the drivetrain, so we're just putting the racing clutch in it, the racing gearbox and the racing differential. And now that's done, we can move on to the platform and handling. So we're putting on the racing brakes, the racing springs and dampers, the racing anti-roll bars on the front and the rear, only the sport cage because I'm just not a fan of the full cage, and then we put the racing weight reduction on it. And now that's done, we can move on to fully upgrading the engine and see what the standard engine produces once it's fully upgraded. Okay, so that's the engine now fully upgraded, and as you can see, it's just made 794 horsepower, so it's quite disappointing, that is, to be fair. To see the car come out of the factory with 420, it's not really increased that much with all them upgrades. But now that's done, I'm just going to have a look at the paints to see what different colours there is from the factory options. But as you can see, we've got quite a few different options on here, to be fair, so I'm probably just going to leave it this standard colour because I do quite like that. But before we go out for a drive, I'm just going to quickly check something in this upgrades option, because I'm sure the body kits and preset features said that there's no body kits available, which, yeah, it looks like there's no body kits available, but there is actually a wide body kit available, so I'm not really sure why that is. I'm sure as soon as there's a wide body kit there is one there, but I could be wrong. But either way, let's take it for a drive and see what it's like. Okay, so we've come back to the festival because I'm going to put in the racing 3 litre inline 6 and fully upgrade it. That engine, once fully upgraded, makes just shy of 1300 horsepower, so it's nearly double what we've currently got, which should make this an interesting drive. So once that's done, we'll take it back out and see how it compares. Okay, we've been in the car about 5 seconds and I can already tell you it's night and day. The handling on this car is a bit strange, I'm not really sure why, but it just seems to dart in any direction. It's a bit weird, it's hard to describe without you actually driving the car, but there is something weird with the handling. It could just be me, but it feels strange. Like, at no point would I say it's an easy drift car, if that makes sense. Like, as you just seen back there, it just randomly hooked up. But I know I've probably not got the best tyres on it to be drifting, but even so, it's just strange really. But we'll take it for this drive and then I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to leave any comments below if there's any build videos you'd like to see, and be sure to check in on the next video. I'll see you there.